Hey there, thanks for watching. Today is Monday, November 26th, and on the new schedule, this would be a money mindset video. And I think what I'd like to start doing today on Mondays is to have sort of a weekly goals kind of thing. Like on a Monday, that's kind of how I run my week. I go from Monday to Sunday, and on Sundays, I kind of like recap, go through how the week went, and then set my goals for the next week. So I'd like to get in the habit of setting and sharing goals that I have for the week, and then I can check in the following week and see if I've achieved them, kind of keep myself accountable, and take you along for the ride. So this week, my 3 goals, and I like to keep it to like no more than like 3 or 4 or 2, because I find like that's a manageable, reasonable number. Yeah, so my 3 goals for this week are, number 1, to have my website up and published. I am really excited. I know everyone and their brother has a website, and it's about darn time. I know Kelly from Freedom in a Budget just launched her website as well, which is super exciting. So I finally, on Black Friday, no, sorry, on Cyber Saturday, Small Business Saturday, I paid for the domain. I registered and paid for the domain. So now I'm just kind of like trying to build out the website, which is really challenging. It's irritating, not irritating. It's just, there's a lot of like complexity. It's straightforward. There's just a lot of steps, and you got to like get used to how to do stuff. So that is what I'm in the process of doing. And I would love to have that up and live by the 30th, Friday, December 1st, at the latest Saturday. So that is goal number 1, and I'm really excited for that. Number 2 is to post that random act of kindness collab video that Sarah, Budget Girl, had started. And that's been like causing me kind of an undue amount of stress, because I love the idea of it and it's such a cool concept, but I'm trying to find something that stays within my like narrow budget, but also does sort of the most amount of good, because you want to serve people and you want to be helpful, but also appropriate. And like a lot of things are really kind, but aren't necessarily appropriate to film. So that's kind of been a struggle, and I thought about quitting, and I'm still like thinking about like, hey, is this a value? Is like what I have recorded so far a value? And it's like, I feel like it's not at all. So I just want to get something out there, because it's like, it's like the thought that counts kind of thing, but I don't know. I need to suck it up and like just do it. So that's thing number 2, and I'm really excited for it. And I'm so grateful, and I so appreciate Sarah for starting that collab. Anyway, so that's number 2. I'm excited for that. And goal number 3 is to share my November budget recap and my December budget outline. Because now that I'm sort of back in the swing of actually doing a written budget and reconciling that written budget and then making notes and updates and sort of tweaks for the next month, I actually have something to share. So I'm excited to do that. So I've done a written budget, actually every single month this year, which is great. I haven't necessarily been the best in sticking to it or reconciling it, but I've definitely done one, which is a huge plus, and hasn't always been the case in previous years. So that is super helpful. So that gives me something to share, and I'm excited to do that. I have thoughts on like budget recap, budgeting, and all of that, which I will probably share in another video. But anyway, that aside, that's my 3rd goal, is to do that recap and then share my December budget. So that is my 3rd goal. And I have to say, I'm also coming off of my first like live stream that I participated in. Tru Financials, Dennis Trufin, had a live stream yesterday on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And it was really exciting. Like I've never actually participated in one before and like actually given it attention. Like I was planning my week and I had his stream running in the background. And I so appreciate the work that he put into making it look professional. He's got like a ticker running on the bottom, and he made these like thumbnails of his week's upcoming videos, and he really has a ton of value that he's bringing to YouTube and the community on the whole. And I think that's so cool, and I really appreciate that from him. And it really set me up in a great mindset to sort of attack this week in the best way possible. So these are my 3 goals, and I'm excited to share them. So I guess I'm shifting from a money mindset to like a weekly goals kind of video, and then check in hopefully for next week. So thank you so much for watching and for bearing with me. I'd meant to have this posted earlier in the morning, but here we are. So better late than never. Thank you again for sticking with me, and I look forward to having you along for the ride. Bye.